the divine supreme God, divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual teachers, spiritual elders, to all the saints of all traditions, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers, personally to my teacher, Master Chokoksui, Mahagu Jumailing, we thank you for divine light, divine love. Thank you for blessing us with a loving heart, an intelligent mind, and a powerful will that we may be of service to others. We thank you in full faith, and so it is. All right, so here we are for today's Friday. It's prosperity healing in the morning and emotional healing for tonight. So I figure we're going to do prosperity healing. And one of the biggest obstacles or challenges people have in being prosperous and successful is they're not motivated. Okay? That's why I was studying it, and Confucius says, there are many quotes attributed. Again, as I always say, you talk about several thousand years ago, whether he said it or his brother said it or his whoever, doesn't matter. The fact is, does that lesson have any bearing? So he says, when a man aims for nothing, when a man shoots at nothing, sure, he will hit it. For sure, he will hit it. It sounds like, well, he shoots at nothing, he'll hit it. Exactly the point. A lot of people on the spiritual path, they mistake or confuse spirituality with not achieving anything, right? And that's really a mistake because you are here for a reason. You incarnated, carne in Spanish is meat, in is in, go in, right? So the spiritual self, the soul, is made of pure energy, and it incarnates for a purpose, to learn certain lessons. And in the mistake, a lot of people in the spiritual path say, well, I'll just flow with everything. You do realize dead fish flow downstream. Dead fish. So for some of you, it's like, I always go with the flow. Well, good luck with that. Let's see, after that entire lifetime is over, can you look back and say, that was good incarnation? Or you can say, I should have done this, I should have done that, I should have done that. Get the idea? That's one of the reasons why we keep saying, look, a spiritual seeker is also an achiever. Make sense? It's very important that when you want to feel a certain level of achievement or fulfillment, you're always aiming for something. You understand? By aiming something, that's why there's this virtue, constancy of aim and effort, and non-lazy assness. No, I just added the last part. And I know some of you say, yeah, but that's the whole reason I got out of the corporate world. It's too stressful. I've shared this with you already. It's a matter of using what you call accurate perception. Okay, you look at it. Okay, what is important? What's not important? Where do I put my energy in? But you have to aim for something. And if you look at the big picture, stress can be utilized as a propellant to move you forward. When you're getting too comfortable, that means you're not accomplishing anything. And I remember I was studying Tony Robbins' 6 human needs. One of the main human needs is growth. Without growth, you die. When a company is not growing, it stagnates. At some point, it goes bankrupt. So it's interesting. I was reading this with Confucius. Person who shoots at nothing, they don't aim for anything, they're sure to hit it. In other words, if you sit down and don't do nothing, you're going to be successful at being useless. That sounds harsh, but it is what it is. Always shoot for something. Always aim for something. You want to lose weight. You want to have better health, right? You want to improve that relationship. You want to have more inner peace. Always something to live for. People mistake spirituality. It's like, yeah, man, I'm cool. What are you doing? Just chilling. For the last 20 years? Are you kidding me? Who has benefited from you being useless? I know some people are going, oh, I don't want this mess. I don't want this. I'm going to go to another channel. Go. I'm not here to enable your laziness because my teacher never did that to me. I promise you, I'll tell it like it is. It might be a little uncomfortable, but it's important because in the end, I want you to be a great soul. And a great soul is a soul that has accomplished a lot and served a lot. So it's interesting in the 6 Human Needs, and I highly recommend you study it. It's in Unleash the Power Within, UPW. You can look it up on the internet. 6 Human Needs by Tony Robbins. Okay? It's interesting that the last two needs are growth and contribution. And those are the spiritual needs. Because someone might say, yeah, you talk too much about, trying to achieve, but I'm a spiritual person. Well, talk to Tony. Even he says it. Growth is important. You have to be always going somewhere. And part of that is contributing because you have bigger aura, bigger chakras, more inner peace, more energy. What are you going to do? Show it off? Say, hey, look at my aura, look at my chakras. My chakras are getting bigger, I'm getting brighter. I have more inner peace. Okay, what have we done for somebody else? Have they benefited from our existence? Oh, these are hard questions to answer, right? But the beautiful thing about it is, once you have that awareness, you go, yeah, I think I've been stagnating for the last year. I've been using the pandemic as an excuse to be non-productive. Wake up, do something. And then afterwards you go, yeah, that felt fulfilling. It's a matter of choice. It's a matter of choice. And I know some of you will not come back to this channel, will not watch these videos anymore, will not join me anymore. That's fine. It's not for you. What I want is a community of people who are spiritual seekers, but also achievers. And some of you are overachievers. I love it. Because it's necessary. You want to make a difference in people's lives? Well, you have to be aware and wake up and say, I got to do something. And I love it when Tony Robbins always says, what's the word he used? Taking massive action. Not just like, I'll do my best. Oh, I'll try my best. Massive action. And if you think about it, if you're going to meditate, don't kind of go, okay, I'm done. I mean, go deep into it. Anything you do, go all the way through. Of course, some of us haven't practiced moderation yet, so my slogan in life is, if you can't overdo it, don't do it. But that's me. But it doesn't have to be you. But some people, man, they're just like, oh, I'm chilling. So they don't have any goals. They're not aiming for anything. They're just kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Floating. And I've met people like that. Some of their students, I'm going, man, I met you 20 years ago. Your life has not moved an inch. What's the problem? You've taken every class. You're over there every time in meditation class. Haven't you done anything? Oh, I'm still searching. I'm going, 20 years have go by. I wouldn't be surprised if you don't do anything about it. 30 years, you'll still be searching. Your success is only going to happen as fast as you start. Anything you do, your success can only happen as fast as you press that button. Understand? I know these are hard lessons for a lot of us. I'm saying us because I told you the story already. Growing up, one of my favorite things my mother used to tell people, Chinese families, they bring kids to see friends, loved ones, and then, go to her friend's house, and parents usually brag about their kids, right? Parents usually say, my kid is valedictorian, my kid is this. My mom goes, this kid? He's so useless, he procrastinates so much. He waits for, what did she say? She says, he only builds a toilet when he's ready to go poo-poo. I'm going, Mom, thanks for the encouragement. He was like that for years. So when I met my teacher, he had a lot of work to do. He probably pull out his sledgehammer and go, it's not good enough. Let me bring in that bulldozer. Got to change this kid. That's what I was before. So if I can do it, you don't have an excuse to change. You have to be constantly moving forward, aiming for something. Keep going. Otherwise, you know what? At some point, you might say, whoa, I don't want to stretch. Whatever. When you're by yourself, and I'll be very, very direct with you, if you don't do that, at some point when you're by yourself, you're going to say, time passed me by. I haven't done anything. I haven't accomplished. I've not done much to contribute to the world. You might not admit it to anyone. You might not say anything. You always come up, "Yeah," whatever. But deep down, you're going to go, what have I done? What have I not done? I had the opportunity. Think about it. It happens. It happened to me several times. That's why I know what it's like to sit there. You're up there talking to people, yeah, but deep down you go, you look at your life, you go, what have I accomplished? How many lives have I transformed? Or some people, oh, I made all this money. And then you get to a point and you go, what? Is this all? I'm very grateful to have the opportunity to work with people from all walks of life. And the last 4 or 5 years being with Tony Robbins, I've met people who are ordinary income-making people to billionaires. And I always say this because people like to throw out the word billionaire. You realize a billion is 1,000 millions, okay? People are barely scraping by. These people have billions. And you know what I notice? Some of them are very fulfilled, but the number of them, no purpose in life. They already accomplished it. Okay, money was their goal, but they did not have other goals. So what happens? They're not shooting anything. At some point, they get depressed. It's the conversation you have alone to yourself that will determine if you move or not. That's why there's some people, they always have the radio, TV blasting. They always music. They put this thing on their head. Oh, yeah, man, they constantly like that. I watch people in the gym. And I wonder, I go, huh. Sometimes you see them on the street. Sometimes people I know, they constantly have something. And when you find out they're listening to music or they're listening to blasting one, and you go, yeah, cool, man. I wonder, what would it be like when you take those headphones off, and you're in the middle of nowhere and it's just quiet? Could you stand yourself? That'd be the test. Because at that time is when you have to face who you really are. That's the time you have to say, who am I? Am I the body, the emotion, the thoughts? You go through that and you go, it's how many years already? What have I accomplished? Have I grown? Have I contributed? If the answer to all of those are kind of maybe or no, guaranteed you'll feel bad. For some people, that's what caused them to go into depression. And they try to fix it with drugs, with shooting stuff, drinking stuff, smoking stuff. Oh, guess what, buddy? Not going to last. Not sustainable. But for some people, it's a good thing. You know why? It creates leverage to say, enough. Let me turn this around. Sometimes the pain is actually the propellant. Make sense? Write it down. Sometimes the pain is the propellant. Because you get to a certain point, you go, enough. No more. This is not the life I want. And you move forward. So today, although it's supposed to be prosperity healing, we're not going to go in and clean out your chakras. The healing is done through realization. You aim at nothing, you're going to be successful hitting nothing. Simple as that. And one of the Confucius quotes is, if you aim for the stars and you hit the moon, you're still okay. You understand? You aim really high. I'm aiming for the moon. Oh, I hit the top of the building. It's still okay. Compared to, well, the moon is too far. The building is too far. So I'll just sit on my ass and just chill. Good luck with that. You understand? Aim for something. And I'll finish this off with the talk I usually share with you about space-time. Remember, Einstein discovered or talked about, there's space and there's time. Oftentimes we look at it separately, but in reality, it's connected. So when I say I'm going to meet you for lunch, there are always two questions. We need two pieces of material, two pieces of information. One is when. And the second part is where. One without the other doesn't work because space and time are woven together, right? You guys know that. You studied Einstein, the super smart dude, right? So what happens is, here's the part people don't understand or don't realize or not aware. You can be standing still, but time is still flowing. Now, that part of you standing still is not really accurate either because the earth is turning, right? The earth is still turning. So if you think you're standing still, you're not. You're going a certain, how many miles per hour? The earth is rotating. And even if the earth is not, which is ridiculous, it is, some people still, anyway, don't get me started on those. Either way, the earth is revolving around the sun. But let's just say, for the sake of argument, you're definitely not moving physically. But that stream of time is like a river, it continues. So, relative to everything else, if you're not doing anything, you're not moving forward, you're sliding backwards. Everything's passing you forward. You realize that? So, this space time thing is quite interesting. It's just like, you know, those walkways, those, you get to the airport or long walkway, almost like an escalator but flat. If you just stand next to it and people just keep going. So if you're not walking, you're actually going behind. That's that. Very simple. So never stand still. Always aim for something better. Can I make something better? My health, my relationships, my emotions, my thoughts, my spiritual connection. You always have to keep moving forward. Keep aiming, keep aiming. You might miss it. Hey, as I said, you aim for the moon, you hit the top of the building, you hit the skyscraper, still good. But just don't hurt anyone. All right, let's meditate. To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, to all the saints of all tradition, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. Personally, to my teacher, Master Chokok Sui Mahagu Jumeling, we thank you for divine light, divine love. Thank you for your divine healing energy. Thank you for blessing us with a strong will, a loving heart, and an intelligent mind to keep moving forward, to better ourselves, so we may be of service to others. We thank you in full faith, and so it is. All right, by the way, before we do the meditation, let me just give the announcement because afterwards, a lot of you so spaced out you don't remember. This Sunday, what did I get today? Friday. Okay, tomorrow night, Saturday, is full moon. All right? So we're having tomorrow night, I think we're having tomorrow afternoon, California time, 3 p.m. So even if you're in Europe, it will work. If you're in India, I think it's kind of early in the morning. If you're in the U.S., you still have time for tomorrow night shopping and dinner and everything else. So it's tomorrow, it is tomorrow? Tomorrow afternoon, 3 p.m. is full moon meditation. And the topic, okay, is within everything, no, right? Within nothing is everything, within everything is nothing. So I was like, what? It's a different nothing than nothing we're talking about today. Okay? We're now talking about energy versus mass. That energy is within mass. And energy can be converted to mass, and within mass can be converted to energy. That's one level. And we'll keep going deeper and deeper. All right? So that's tomorrow afternoon. All right, shall we? Take your left hand, tap your heart center. Take your right hand, tap your crown. Okay, inhale, exhale slowly. We are one. Our hearts are one. Our souls are one. There's only oneness. Open your hands in blessing. Visualize the earth in front of you. Just say, our hearts are one. Now be aware of your heart in your hands. Fill the earth with beautiful pink light. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Wherever there's hatred anywhere in the world, let me sow love. May my soul be blessed and filled with peace and love. And let me share it with every person, every being on earth now. So be it. Where there's injury, let me sow pardon and forgiveness. Where there's doubt, let me sow faith. Where there's despair, let me sow hope. Let's just think of people we know going through challenging times in their life with their health, with their relationships, with their emotional, mental health, and even their finances. Visualize their lives turning around, flooding them with beautiful pink light, blessing them with hope and with faith and a better life. So be it. So be it. Now be aware of your heart. Take a deep breath. Be aware of your crown. Exhale. And stay there. Your crown is filled with so much golden light. Just let that golden light flow down through your hands from your crown and fill the entire earth. Bless your family with golden light. Transmute all their anger, their resentment, their negativity into golden light. Let it spread to the city, the country, let it spread throughout the entire earth. Just say, our souls are one, our spirits are one. From the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being on earth be blessed with love and kindness. Let all be blessed with great joy and happiness, with understanding, harmony, and divine peace. May all be blessed without exception. So be it. May all be blessed. So be it. Just be still and keep flooding the earth with beautiful golden light. Now be aware of your heart, be aware of your crown. Take a deep breath. Exhale, imagine golden light even brighter than before, filling the entire earth. Again, fill your family with golden light, your relatives, your friends. Let it spread to the city, the entire country, the entire world. And just say, our hearts are one, our souls are one, our spirits are one. From the center of the heart of God, through my spirit, through my soul, and my entire being, may every person, every being in the higher worlds, middle worlds, even the low worlds, be blessed with God's unconditional love and kindness. Let all be blessed with inner peace, inner healing. May all be blessed with understanding, harmony, goodwill, and the willingness to do good. So be it. May all be blessed. So be it. Now gently lower your hands. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Just be still. Above your crown, just imagine a beautiful golden light, a golden flame. The image doesn't have to be clear. Just know that it's there. Be aware of your heart. Send a stream of love from your heart up to the crown and into that golden light. And stay there. And listen. You are the soul. You are a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, divine power. That is your true essence. Be still. Acknowledge and know that you are a being of pure energy and light. Be still. Om. Om. Allow your awareness to just simply drift into that golden light. Your entire awareness and consciousness is now swimming in that beautiful light. Be still. Just be still. You are that light, filled with love, filled with power. Om. Be still. Be aware of the inner stillness, the peace the love, and just simply let go and just let things be. Just let things happen. Now. Let's power up the energy level. Just be receptive. Just put some secret sauce. Let go. Gently, very slowly. Move your fingers and your toes slowly and gently come back. Gently, slowly come back to your physical body now. Raise your hands in blessing. Be aware of your hands, be aware of your entire being. Fill the earth with beautiful golden light. Visualize your family, loved ones, your loved ones, your friends in front of you. Fill them with golden light. May all of them be blessed with good health, with happiness, with abundance and prosperity and spirituality. So be it. May all be blessed. So be it. May all be blessed. Be aware of your feet, the base of your spine. Your hands project golden light down into the earth. Let our beloved Mother Earth be blessed with divine light, divine love, and divine power. Let our beloved Mother Earth be healed, regenerated, and revitalized. Blessings be to all. So be it. To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, thank you. To all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. To my beloved teacher, Master Chokhok Sri Mahagu Jimei, thank you for the blessings, the light, the love, the guidance, help, and protection. We thank you in full faith. So it is. Okay. I hope you had a good meditation. And just to kind of look ahead, so tonight we'll have emotional healing. That's 7 hours and 20 minutes from now. Tomorrow afternoon, California time, 3 p.m. would be full moon meditation. And the day before Christmas, we have a Christmas meditation. And New Year's Day, and I want you to really mark this one. New Year's Day, we always have a ginormous lecture and meditation. And what we usually do is like disintegrate a lot of the old energies that held us back in 2020. No, what are you? 2021. Well, before, that's what we did. We will disintegrate all the old energy that held us back in the previous year, and we generate positive energy for the coming year. And I'll give you a little hint. Why do people not follow through with their New Year's resolution? Because they still have the old thought forms sitting in the energy field. That's why my teacher used to always say, big fish eat small fish. All your New Year's resolution are small fish. All the big thought forms of whatever, lack, anger, and whatever negative stuff we generated throughout the year, sitting in the closet, are the big fish. So even though you create this, oh yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, When you're not focusing on it, these old fish coming, gone. So what we're going to do is clean our energetic closet 1st of January. So plan for it. Now, let me just address one thing because some of the comments I saw were something like that. People saying, oh, but I'm a Christian, but I'm a Buddhist, I'm a Muslim. Okay, I'll be very direct with you. Jesus was not a Christian. Buddha was not Buddhist. Get the idea? So this is a safe space. We don't care what the heck your religion is because we're not interested in religion. We're interested in spirituality. You are a spiritual being occupying that shell called your body. Clear? So get over it. You can't handle it, go somewhere else. Because sometimes people they start arguing about this, but look, I'll be very, very blunt with you. I love the way my teacher explained. He says, religion has a tendency to divide. We always look at how my practice is different than yours, how what I believe is different than yours. Spirituality sees the similarities. Oh, you want to be happy? Yeah, so do this guy. Oh, you want to love your family? You want to help other people? Yeah, so does this guy. You want to experience inner peace? Yeah, so does this guy. Get the idea? So if you're going to sit there and argue in this chat and everything, and you're not listening, you're not meditating, you might as well go away. Because you're distracting the people who wants to experience oneness, who wants to be of service to the rest of the world, want to be channels to bring love, peace, and happiness to the world instead of sitting and complaining. It just drives me nuts when people say, yeah, energy follows thought. There's this law of attraction. So what the hell are you complaining all day long? Isn't it? You keep quoting all this stuff, but all you do is complain. No wonder your life is miserable. Make sense? So, just want to wake people up a little bit because sometimes they sit there and they're trying to defend, I'm this and I'm that. Yeah, you're the soul, period. Everything else is outside decoration. Got it? So I hope that clarifies it. So if you still go back and forth there, you're just wasting energy typing useless things. You are a spiritual being having an earthly journey. The purpose of this channel and these videos that you're sharing with everyone is to help you realize who you really are and your place in the universe. And you'll realize at some point we're all interconnected. And as you serve others, that is the sure way to be happy and fulfilled in your life. That is that. I don't have a mic, otherwise I say, mic drop. Okay. Namaste, everyone. We will see you in 7 hours and 16 minutes. Okay? Namaste. Take good care.